Hi guys. I am getting ready to make the tea that I got last night in my advent calendar. It is the Jade Oolong floral scent, and I'm very excited to do it. Before I do that though, I'm going to bring you over here so you can see what I'm doing. But this is my little smeg. It's a water kettle. And I got it for Christmas last year. They are a little pricey, but I'm telling you, they're worth it. There are less expensive versions out there. Breville makes one. There's a lot of brands that make a water kettle. My favorite brand was the Smeg. Why? Because of this. All you do is flip it on. Before you flip it on though, you got to make sure you have water in it. It heats up through this device that you plug into the wall. You set it on there, make sure you have water in it, and then flip it on. You don't have to fill the whole kettle up if you're just making 1 cup of tea. Pour it right in there. Close the lid. Flip that switch. Did you see it? Let me show you again. Flip that switch. It has a water level gauge right here. It's kind of hidden behind the handle, which is something I don't like, but it's not a big deal. I like the ease of use. Give that about a minute, maybe 1.5 minutes, and you'll hear it working. In the meantime, I'm going to get my glass together. I've got my double insulated tea mug is what I call it. It's actually a coffee cup. Got my little bag of tea ready. I like to use tea sugar. They're kind of dark crystals, but sometimes raw honey works just as well. This is organic raw honey that you can find at Costco. Something similar may be available at like Sam's Club or something. But I just squeeze a little bit into the bottom. It doesn't take a lot really. The hard part is trying to get it not drip all over the bottle. Anyway, this is good stuff from Costco. And I can hear it percolating already, but I want to wait until it becomes kind of a rolling boil, so to speak. And there it is. That's how you know it's ready. It doesn't whistle or anything, which is okay because the cats freak out. We used to have a whistling tea kettle, and the cats would freak out every time it would do. And I like to fill my cup up. Then when I'm done, there's still water in the kettle. Ooh, that's hot. There's still water in the kettle, so I leave the lid up. And this is our coffee spoon, but I use it to stir the honey into the water first, make sure it's nice and melted, because then you end up with some bitter tea at the top and really sweet tea at the bottom. So I try and blend the honey in first. All right, that's nice and blended. Put the tea bag in. Hey, Nosy. And then I just let it steep for about 5 minutes. And I found out that the Royal Blend that I used the other day, it was really nice at a 5-minute steep, but I tend to drink my tea slowly to the point where it actually gets cold over time. I found that the longer it sat in the water, the tea bag sat in the water and steeped, the stronger the flavor got. And I don't know, I like a good strong tea, so it tasted better to me. You got more of the black tea taste as opposed to the flour that was in it. But I don't know if this is going to be the same. We'll find out. So this is what it looks like after 5 minutes of steeping. It's very pale, but smells delicious. Okay. So after 5 minutes of steeping, I'm still not really tasting the tea. I taste more of the honey flavor. I'm gonna let this steep longer, and I will tell you what it tastes like after it's had a little more time to steep. Because like I said, I'm not really tasting the tea. I'm just tasting the honey that I put in the water. So talk to you later.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas. Today is actually turned out to be a really beautiful day. The sun has been out. It is so nice outside right now, although it is very cold. I think that we are probably in the mid 40s. It has been a good day today, though. I got Vlogmas day 1 up and posted on the channel, so hopefully you guys are enjoying that. It took me some time to do the intro. I knew the vibe that I wanted, but I didn't know how to get there. But I think I did. Let me know. I'm having a load of fun with Vlogmas. My ring has been telling me that my sleep is terrible. I'm not surprised because I'm still trying to stabilize, although there is something that I am kicking off today that I wanted to chat about. But before I do that, let me go ahead and let me go through some things that I have gotten. The first thing was a gift, actually. It was from Vivaya. They gifted me something. I'm guessing it's a bag. I think that's what it probably is. It's a tote bag of some sort. So let me open that up and show you guys. I was very excited when they reached out to me, when the Vivaya team reached out to me to let me know that they had sent me a gift, because I haven't talked with him for a while because there was a mix up with my email. Aw. All right. Yep. I was right. It is a tote bag. Got a really nice canvas dust bag here, or I think maybe it's muslin. Oh, wow. Oh, this is so lovely. Oh, it's got my name in there. And of course, it's made of their plastic bottles. It's such nice construction. This is a really nice bag. Oh, and it has a little wallet too. How cool is that? Oh, how neat. It has its own little wallet. Oh, this is perfect. This is so good. And it comes in a beautiful tan color. This is really, really pretty. I like the shape of it. I like the fact that we've got an interesting stripe on the bag. This was a pleasant surprise. Very nice of them to do that. This could be a bag that I would wear year round. I wonder, I bet you anything, it's water repellent too, which is perfect for my climate where it rains so much. And it does zip shut. It has ample space. I will find this bag on their website and I will link it for you guys if you're interested, because this is a really, really nice bag. Thank you, Vivaya team, for the gift. I truly, truly appreciate that. It was such a surprise, and I'm very touched. Thank you so much. I'm so fortunate. I'm very grateful to be able to work with such wonderful brands. And of course, I'm grateful to you guys too, because if you didn't watch, I wouldn't be able to work with these brands. I wouldn't have these opportunities. So you are just as important to me getting these opportunities as them, as them just coming. So that's so cool. I also ordered some shoes. This is me ordering, okay, as I was doing my holiday outfits, the 16 festive outfits video, I came to the realization that I did not have any closed black pumps. So I ordered some from Macy's. I looked at a few different brands. I really, really like the Ralph Lauren pumps. I think that they're really beautiful. And I have got the tan pair that I always wear. And I looked at the black one and it just wasn't what I was looking for. I wanted something that was a little bit dressier. Now, this was before I got the idea to exchange my Dior kitten heels. And like I said, I like the Ralph Lauren ones, but they didn't have any in a patent leather. And that's what I was looking for. I wanted something that was a little bit dressier. And so I'm a really big fan of the Calvin Klein Gale pump. That pump is also incredibly comfortable. I had a nude pair for like the longest time until they finally wore out. So I got myself a pair of Calvin Klein pumps. And I got them from Macy's. And oh, they're so beautiful. They really are very pretty. So I got myself a pair of black pumps in patent leather. The Calvin Klein Gale pump is really super comfortable. What I like about it is that it has a rubberized heel, and so it's got a lot of really good grip. And they're very comfortable. There's a lot of cushioning in the shoe. And I had the nude ones forever, and I still have them. I haven't gotten rid of them, but they look kind of bad because I did wear them a lot. I really, really liked them a lot because they're very comfortable to walk in all day. I'm not going to try these on today because I actually do have a Walmart haul coming and I want to wear them with those outfits. So and break them in slowly by trying them on. And that will tell me just how comfortable they are by how long I'll be able to stand in them while I'm doing the haul. So I'll try those on a little bit later. I wanted to talk with you guys a little bit about, well, I mentioned this in, I think, the last vlog before Vlogmas about my Ultra Human ring, which I really love this thing. Now that I've had the ring on for about, I want to say 2 weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks, possibly 3 weeks. I need to look and see. But anyway, I've had it on for at least 2 weeks. And I have to say that I am starting to learn a lot about myself. First of all, in the last few days, I have not gotten hardly any sleep. My sleep score is like a 70 right now, which is not good. You want to have a high sleep score. I only got like 25 minutes of actual deep sleep last night because I had a heavy dinner and I had it late. I had it like at 8 o'clock. And it's officially, it's December the 1st today. I mentioned in that video in my last vlog before Vlogmas started, I mentioned in the video that I wanted to look into something called the winter arc. And I did. I've been doing research on it. It's a thing, apparently. It's a trending thing on TikTok that's making its way over into all the social media channels. But um, the winter arc is essentially starting your goal setting for 2025 a few months early. And I'm late to the show, of course, because this supposedly started in October, although I don't consider October winter, but it is when things start to get darker. We have the time change and all of that stuff, right? Where the sun is going down sooner and it's just the darker, colder months. So technically, you're supposed to start the winter arc in October, but quite frankly, I think you can start it at any time before January. So I have decided that I am going to go ahead and do a winter arc. I'm doing a 60-day winter arc. So it's going to be December through January. And so that way I've got a couple of months, 60 days to set up some really good habits for myself starting on December the 1st, which is today. And there are several different areas that I want to focus on. These are the areas that I have placed goals onto in the past and have met in some areas and not met in other areas. It can span anything. So my biggest category is wellness. And that includes diet, activity, and hydration. The next pillar that I have is mental. That includes meditation, reading and learning, and keeping the house clean or cleanliness of the home. Cleanliness of the home is really important to me because I feel that if my house is a mess, I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel good. I don't feel proud. I just feel bad if it's not clean, and it hasn't been clean in a while. So I've got to tackle that, which I mentioned, this Vlogmas is going to have a lot of cozy content and a lot of cleaning content. So it's kind of like interesting that it's all kind of falling into place without me realizing that I was doing a winter arc. But anyway, that is the mental pillar. And then I've got the career pillar where I have got to give that one a little bit more thought. I am putting things into motion where my career is concerned. And my career includes YouTube, it includes social media, and what it is that I want to do with this, and how I want to communicate with you guys about things. So there's that. I've got the 3 pillars that have got these areas, and the one that's less clear or that I'm having I'm struggling articulating is the career one, because there's a lot swirling in my head where my career is concerned. I just find that when I did the quince video, when I did my quince video and I looked at all of the sweaters that I have, for instance, I have a lot of really nice, well-made natural fiber sweaters, but I have a lot of not so well-made, not so natural fiber sweaters, because that's emerging in my mind a lot. It's like quality. I want to be sure that I am purchasing quality and that I am purchasing things that I will wear, that I will love to wear, that I won't forget that I have because I've got so much. You know, it's like I've got a lot. And so I've got to do a clear out of all of my things, of all of my clothes and shoes and bags before I can fully articulate what it is I want to do with my career. So that will come later on in Vlogmas. During Vlogmas, when I do it every day, I like to, closer to the end of the month when we're getting to like, you know, thinking about the goals for 2025 and actually like writing them down, I'm going to sit down with you and talk about my plans for 2025. But to start, we've got this winter arc thing that's going where I can do things about my wellness and I can do things about my mental wellness. I'm going to focus on those for now and just kind of figure out what it is I want to do for my career for 2025 as December rolls through. I feel like I need to take care of these two things first before I move on to the next. So, that being said, I am doing a reset essentially, and the words that they like to use with the winter arc is lock in, you know, and reset and things like that. Well, it is a reset for me. I am doing a health reset. I am going to work out 6 days a week, 3 days cardio, 3 days strength. I am going to get better sleep, you know, pay attention to what my ring is telling me and get better sleep. I'm going to be doing some intermittent fasting. I want to get into a autophagy fasting state. So I need to do like 17 to 18-hour fasts. So that's kicking off today. And not every single day, though. I'm doing the 5-1-1 method. So 5 days of 17, 18-hour fasts, one day where I do a 24-hour fast, which that's going to be interesting because the longest I've been able to go is 22 hours. And then one day is no fast at all. And I'm going to try and line up my no fast day with the day that I take off from working out, which is Saturdays. So there's that. And then, of course, staying hydrated. I need to drink at least two of these a day, if not 2.5. I love my Stanley Cup because it does make me drink more water because I at least get one a day, and that's 5 cups or 5 8-ounce servings of water in the Stanley Cup. I love my ritual supplements. I'm still taking them, although I'm almost out and I've got to order more. With a mental wellness pillar, I want to meditate daily for at least 5 minutes. I find that when I meditate on a regular basis, I feel so much calmer. I feel so much better. I can tackle things. They don't knock me on my butt like sometimes stress tends to do, and I can manage my time better. That's a weird thing. And then I want to read 1 hour a day. So, you know, I want to sit down and read a book. I think I'm going to start with Manifest, which is a book that I bought a few years ago. It's about manifestation. And it was a good book. I started it and I need to go all the way through it. And then after that, I think I'm going to read Atomic Habits because it's that time of year to read that book. I have the audiobook, which I've listened to about, I think, probably almost half of it. But I really want to actually read it because there are exercises in that book. And I really like that book. I think that what he's onto is really good. You know, how to set habits, how to see yourself as you're working through setting these good habits. So I'm going to read Atomic Habits. That's another one that's on the list. And then maybe some nonfiction books. I've got a couple. I've got a Stephen King book, and I've got one, the Hunger Games one, the one about President Snow when he was a young man. I've got that book, and so I want to incorporate more reading in my life. So let's see, that's meditation, that's reading, and house cleaning. That I'm going to tackle today. So there's some changes coming, and I'm excited. I hope I'm not biting off more than I can chew. I don't think I am. These are all areas that I really, really want to work on, and I need to work on because I just am feeling like I've got to focus on my health. I just am being like shoved into that. So I think it's it's my angels that are trying to tell me that I need to get on track. And so I'm going to work on that. Not to mention the fact that, I always come out of the holiday season feeling kind of sick. Last holiday season, I fasted during the holidays. I started like mid-November and I fasted all the way through the end of the year. Just doing like 12, 14, 16-hour fasts. And I actually felt really good. I came out of the holidays not feeling gross like I would in the past. So that's kind of what started all of this. And then I'm all like, well, Vlogmas is going to be less going out and about. So let's make it about cleaning up and taking care of some of the things that I need to take care of and all of this and that. So anyway, those are my thoughts. I'm pondering out loud here. So with that being said, I think I'm going to go work out. I'm going to get changed and get on the bike and get that knocked out and out of the way. I really do need to move that habit to the mornings, because when I do it in the mornings, it's done and I don't have to worry about it the rest of the day. It's not kind of like sitting there on my mind for the rest of the day. So I'm going to try and make my move to the mornings for my workouts first thing. Anyhow, I think that's it for now. I've been talking for about 24 minutes. So I'm going to go and I will talk with you guys again later on. Right, well, workout is done. So is stretching. So I am wearing my favorite little workout outfit from Halara, my little blue leggings and kind of lilac-y pink crisscross back exercise top. So comfortable. I love them. They're so easy to wear. They're so easy to put on. I need to get more of these leggings because they're probably some of the best leggings I've ever had. And because I work out from home, I don't have to be like really super picky about how thick the leggings are or anything like that. So anywho, I am going to be having breakfast for dinner. I can't decide though if I want to have bacon and eggs or if I want to have eggs and potatoes. I've got a potato that I need to use up. So that's kind of where my dilemma is, but bacon and eggs would be a bit easier, I think. So I have to make a decision as to what I'm going to be eating. The workout was good. It was just a really quick 20-minute low impact ride. My favorite instructor on Peloton is Bradley Rose because no matter what, every ride, he makes me laugh at least once. And then I also like Sam Yo. He's tough. He's a tough guy. And I like that. I like the fact that he pushes me. So those two are my favorite instructors on Peloton. Yeah, I did a Bradley Rose workout today because he's not as challenging as Sam Yo. That's not to say that he's not challenging. He is. Today's workout was not an easy one, but Sam is really tough. So anyway, I'm going to go get changed and then I'm going to make my dinner. Angie should be home in about maybe 2.5, maybe 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours, I think is more like it. When she gets home, we will do our advent calendars and then we'll likely close the vlog out for the day. Not a whole lot happening today. I'm going to go ahead and let you go for now. I'm going to go upstairs, get changed, eat because I'm hungry, and I'll talk with you guys again a little bit later on. Hello, my friends. Okay, so Angie is home from a grueling day at the art show, actually a grueling weekend at the art show.
Yeah, I am so tired. I plan on sleeping in tomorrow, which means I'm going to get up at 7. But yeah, that's a good sleep-in day for me. The art show this week has been successful, I'm going to say. Friday and Saturday were really good, decent days. Today was not so good, but it's Sunday. Everybody's at church, or they come and bring their kids to the Snowflake Lane event, which is fine. And then of course kids have to go back to school tomorrow, so everybody's like, let's get home.
Yeah.
So it was kind of slow tonight, but it was cool. I got to talk to my neighbor who does candles.
Yeah, the business name is Ramonte. The Ramonte. She is a lovely, lovely person. It's a Black woman-owned small business. Yeah. I will have her Instagram and her website linked down below because, we're beyond a small business Saturday, but that doesn't mean that you can't support a small business, especially a business with a woman of color who is, trying to make her way, and her candles are so nice. My favorite is called Cereal Muse. It smells like Fruit Loops. So good.
Are you serious?
So good.
I got you the wrong one then. I thought you liked the honey.
I like the honey.
boba.
I like the honey boba too. The honey boba is really, really good.
So this is their packaging, and you can actually smell the candle through the packaging. It's so.
This one is really lovely. Butter and brown sugar and fig. It's just really, really nice. And I love
lovely.
fig.
Yeah.
Let me see. You want to hold this while I open it up? This is so beautiful.
Okay, so this is supposed to be her Christmas present, but I figured we're talking about it. We may as well show it to you. And no, you're not getting it early. You have to wait till Christmas before you can burn it.
Okay.
Anyway.
There we go. But yes, I love the packaging. I think the packaging is really beautiful. And it's one of the wood wick candles. And it's just got this beautiful black glass jar.
Yeah.
That glass candle holder and aroma art. That's so beautiful. She is such a lovely person. She and her husband are such lovely people. I will leave the Ramonte Instagram account as well as the website linked for you guys down below, and go support her. These candles are beautiful. Cereal Muse smells just like Fruit Loops and milk.
It really does, and I got Raleigh the wrong candle, but
no, honey boba is a good one too.
Yeah, I remember she liked that one.
Yeah,
too,
this one is really, really nice.
But they have all kinds of scents. There was like a dark rose is what it's called. I'm not sure what it smells like. They have one that's got a bourbon undertone to it, and there was lavender lemon.
Dark Academia. There's one called Dark Academia. I mean, all of them are really, really beautiful. Just depending on what you like.
Exactly.
But if you like gourmand type fragrances, food type fragrances, the Honey Boba is a good one. The Cereal Muse is another good one. I might have to get that one for myself. Lovely people, a good business. She also has fragrances, but not like full-on fragrances. They're eau de toilette. And that means essentially that they're like a body spray.
It's a body spray, and the scent will last a little while, but not as long as a perfume.
And I think you can use them in the room, can't you? Like on your bedding. Yeah, so it's like
they call them body and linen scents.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Really, really lovely people and a really great business. So go and support them. And if you go to the Ramonte's Instagram page, tell them that Aurelia and Angie say hi.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Anyway, Advent calendar time.
Advent calendars.
Speaking of tea.
Yes. Okay. So tea. So yesterday it was an oolong, the jade oolong tea. It was a very soft, subtle tea. But I liked it. I think I overwhelmed it a little bit with the honey, so I had to let it sit for about 15 minutes before I could actually taste the flower in the tea and really get the tea taste. But it was lovely.
Maybe that's one that you drink without honey.
Yeah.
I think it probably has a natural sweetness, is my guess.
Possibly. I think I just put too much honey. But you know me. Anyway, yeah, just a little bit of honey would really do well with that tea, but it was really good.
That's awesome. Okay,
so
let me turn you around. All right, today's tea. We are doing day 3.
Okay. I can't get it. My hands aren't working. There we go.
Okay.
Chai.
Oh, a chai tea.
Okay, so
Ooh.
I am not a huge fan of chai, so if you want to try it,
You make it for yourself. If you don't like it, then I will try it. Then I'll take it from you. Now this one you definitely should add milk to. You should actually warm the milk in the frother, in the Nespresso.
Oh my goodness, you can smell like pepper in this. Oh, and cloves.
It's a little bit spicy. It's a little bit spicy. If it's good, it's got a little bit of a kick.
Okay.
But this one you definitely want to have milk. So use the Arancino. Is that what it's called?
Arancino.
Yeah, the frother. Use the frother tomorrow, and you're gonna love it. I think it's good with honey. You need to sweeten it.
Okay.
And I think you'll have a beautiful little chai latte.
All right, I'm going to try it. If I don't like it, then Raleigh gets to drink it. But we'll let you know.
I hope you don't like it. No, I'm kidding.
I don't know. It smells really lovely, so,
Awesome.
You may not get that benefit.
Okay. All right.
Your turn.
My turn. My advent calendar, day 3. I like this one. This one's not like the L'Occitane one where the days were really hard to find. These are really easy to find. Number 3, this box opens this ways. And I think I probably opened it upside down. Okay. Ooh. I think I have an eyeshadow.
Ooh.
Oh, this is, Jouer. This is Jouer Cosmetics, and it's probably their highlighter. Ooh, that's what they're known for. Oh, that is so pretty. That is really, really pretty. That actually I will use. I've told them the other day that I'm not really using highlighter anymore. Because it emphasizes these, my little pontoons.
Oh, yeah.
But I would use this. I would use this because it's very, you can barely see it. I mean, it's very, very subtle.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. And it's the perfect size. It is the perfect size. I don't have a gigantic highlighter. I've got just this teeny little guy, and she's going to serve me well. I called her a guy and then I called her a she, but you know what I mean.
It's a they then.
Yeah, it's non-binary. It doesn't want to close with the little thing on it, so I'm going to just take that off. So my little Jouer highlighter. This is so special, and it's such a pretty packaging, although I see the fingerprints and it's already driving me a little nuts. So that was day 3. Yay! I'm happy with this one. This one is good. The L'Occitane one was very disappointing. I mean, it had some really cute things that I got to try and stuff. And I think Angie actually has used up all of the lotions from that one.
Yes, I have.
Yeah. So far, I've liked everything that I have, even though the Way conditioner, the deep conditioner, was just not for my hair type. But Angie could definitely use it. But that's still a really nice, even though it's a deluxe sample size, but still it was a really nice thing to have in the advent calendar. So anyway, I'm babbling because I'm tired. Let's go ahead and sign off. And with that, we're going to go ahead and sign off day 3 Vlogmas. Thank you so much for watching. And I've been forgetting to ask you to leave emojis. So either leave the glitter emoji or just put sparkle. If I can figure it out, I will have it right here for you so that you know which one. But if not, then just put the word sparkle in the comments to let me know that you made it to the end. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys, and we will see you in day 4.
Bye.
Bye.